أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. يا أيها الذين آمنوا كتب عليكم الصيام كما كتب على الذين من قبلكم لعلكم تتقون أياما معدودات فمن كان منكم مريضا أو على سفر فعدة من أيام أخر وعلى الذين يطيقونه فدية طعام مسكين فمن تطوع خيرا فهو خير له وأن تصوموا خير لكم إن كنتم تعلمون.
Of Allah, most gracious, most merciful, may the peace and blessings of Allah be on the noblest of the prophets, Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, his household, his companions, and all those who follow in righteousness to the day of reckoning. I take this opportunity to welcome you to another edition of Ramadan in 10 minutes on RAANOD TV. This is episode 28. I am Abdur Rashid Odoi, and this broadcast is brought to you by a kind courtesy of RAANOD Consult, operators of RAANOD Radio and TV, in collaboration with RAANOD Medical Center, the best and most affordable medical center in Accra, Ghana. They are located at Dansuma, near Papa's Pizza, and you can reach them on 0257 008 0257 008866. And then Signature Ankara House is also supporting us, and you can reach them on 0248 445088 048 445088. Today we are looking at dua. It is something that we promised we are going to look at, but it's an extensive discussion, and unfortunately time will not permit us to go that far. So we start as a brush, and then maybe subsequently we'll look at Zakat al-Fitr and Eid al-Adha and all those things, related issues. After Ramadan, inshallah, we'll find time to discuss dua in detail for you. So please bear with us. First, it is important for me to say that dua is a noble spiritual form of worship, which is the purpose for why mankind was created. Mankind was created to worship Allah, and dua happens to be a noble spiritual form, part of this worship. Again, dua means to call or to summon. If you say dua, it means to call or to summon. In the Quran, it has been used in various terms to mean worship, to mean seeking aid, to mean a request, a call, praise, etc. And dua has a strong relationship with one's akida, that is your creed, your belief system, and tawheed, to what extent you believe in the oneness of Allah. Making dua is an acknowledgement that you are nobody and Allah exists, and without him you cannot do anything. So any dua that is directed to any other being other than Allah will constitute what is known in Islam as shirk, if it is directed to any being other than Allah. Now, what are some of the benefits of dua? As I said, it is one of the noble acts of worship. It is a sign of one's iman. It goes on and on and on. But I'm interested in looking at how to make dua. So I'm looking at the preconditions of dua. The first one is the realization that only Allah responds to dua. That is, before you make dua, you should know that it is only Allah who responds to dua. I cannot respond to your dua. No one else can respond to your dua. Secondly, sincerity in dua to Allah alone. The third one is lack of hastiness. You don't need to be in a haste like I am doing now. I'm in a haste to make some sensible points before I run out of time. You don't need to be in a haste when you are making dua. Like the person the Prophet saw making dua he called him. When he finished performing the 2 rakats, he said, "Oh Allah, forgive me. Oh Allah, have mercy on me." Then the Prophet called him and said, "You were hasty. You were hasty." And the Prophet told him that for him to make dua, he should sit down after the prayer, praise Allah, seek Allah's blessings on him, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and then ask his request. And then he went on to say that so long as you are not hasty, so long as you are not in a haste, your dua will be accepted. So long as you don't pray for anything that is bad, your dua will be accepted. So long as you don't you don't cut the ties of kinship, your dua will be accepted. And some other things like your food should be halal and all that. But inshallah, this is a pledge you are making to you that inshallah after Ramadan, because today is episode 28 and this could be 28 or 29. So it means we need to look at zakat and Eid related matters. And inshallah after Ramadan, we can have time on a different program. We discuss dua and how to make an accepted dua. Please forgive us. So my name, mene wonkwe dua ni wonye wobote femi fi won fi le fa ke nyumbo bo ha design wo ba jale ni dua ho nyumbo jamoni yegbeko no agbene ka ke dua ni obache wo wonche nyumbo ko won fule kuku ye bi ene etwon edamo ohe mokayeli ke chakpa lo shramu ni yo oke onu ncho nyumbo tin dua fin dua lo chemo na ke ba che noko klo ni je nyumbo ni acho na kan ni aka shirik ncho aka noko ifata nyumbo ke wo ba fi dua we klenklen isaake wale aka nyumbo peji mo ni bu wo dua tu no ni ji enyu wo yintu e kan shi fa e hawo no ni ji eten wo ka hashi ni wo yo yai balo Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam so boni wi e blofo mi boko be ba sole 2 rakas ne gbena e fi dua nyumbo ke ishakim nyumbo na ame mobo balo chele ne ke oyoyai be abo ni ofe dua ni obi efun okeweku efu kutopa ami ni agbeneje enepe ni je no sole ke ha efun ni oyoyai nyumbo ba abo dua to ne ke ko fe dua we ko sole ogbena tashin kanfo mo nyumbo ni obi nyumbo fa ipa mo ohame ni agbene obi no ni utawo obi atwon what the hindrances ni bi ni chon wodwa na ekome ebaje poye bi ene shake ni obi fa wo ke wo mpafa nyamu anyeke awo suggestions babao eba ye program ne kanyumbo egbe ko wonu wala wo egbo mo twa wo ba chake hin fiu wo sa afiko wala shi bonu wo ni shake wo afi duwa wo ba to bi ni wo ba gbala duwa ke boni afi ole mi nyamu anyeke awo egba wo na ake wo nye wo gbala mi nke ya shon eje ake isaake wo kwe wo edil fitr ke gbejiano to hu wo nyamu anyeke awo wo ba to obi ni wo afi duwa boni yol enu anuma dofo in the yes ye hwe duwa na duwa o kanyame som hu o islam na ekade duwa che de efre hwana efre nyame na duwa no wugidi a owo a wato sina na de onto sina ana na okire ekwana efado eye duwa no nti yesi ebe fre bibi a adamadin onye nyame no na yi wa abaye bibi o friend shirik modin kan abreba abaye duwa no o de ehu de nyame nkutin pe ena otie empaibo moto do ebie wa kuma mda hopefi ema duwa na eye moto do ibasa eboto obuase aye duwa no komsheni mama sallallahu ohunde obi beye na afla ebien owie na o manesado nyame fa mbɔ ne chem nyame hu mmɔbɔ komsheni mama sallallahu ofra se apre wo ho nko wo de to obuase because so long as onye bibi bɔne na ebisa anade enye ebusuafo enya mpapemu anade ewa abotara ato obuase eye duwa no bibi emebisa nyame bia unsabaka eno okachende se beye duwa tide eye sala ewi tinase tuntum nyame kamfo nyame se nyame nhyiramam na afi bisa nyame na epede bisa nyame ya adoma unsabaka yesra wonde yekade ebe duwa into detail so ebra mayen kwan na wode insu no ye 28th episode o chede ebia waka yeda kura na de ebien na Ramadan mo so na be o de kire zakat na no nhyehyɛ mu so tinti nyame yɛ adom na yɛwie Ramadan kyerɛwia na yɛbɛpɛ mbrɛ wɔ program foforo do because I know nke Ramadan in 10 minutes na yɛakyerɛ dual ɛna kwana yɛbɛfa do a yɛbɛyɛ an accepted dual Allah onhyira do man na ɔman ɔkyena na yɛmɔtua yɛ adehyɛ do. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. يا أيها الذين آمنوا كتب عليكم الصيام كما كتب على الذين من قبلكم لعلكم تتقون أياما معدودات فمن كان منكم مريضا أو على سفر فعدة من أيام أخر وعلى الذين يطيقونه فدية طعام مسكين فمن تطوع خيرا فهو خير له وأن تصوموا خير لكم إن كنتم تعلمون.